Welcome back, everyone. It is day 43, and I finally got done with the lion's share of my work, and I have a little bit of wiggle room, so I can talk a little bit today about this new strategy that I have added to this, the US Series IBonds, to my money engine. So there's my receipt for a $100 US savings bond, the IBond. It has beaten out the other three options that I gave myself, that being stocks, Atlas Earth, and coin. The coin one was pretty obvious because I was going to plan on doing an experiment for 1 month pro plan anyway down the line. And again, $34.99. I didn't want to put 3 months into it. I didn't feel like it was much of an investment. And I felt like at best I would get my money back in coin, which I guess would be fine, but I still don't see myself being able to get anywhere super long term with it. And that's the big reason why I eliminated that one first. Now, with the Atlas Earth, yes, the rate of return would have been better, but if I'm going to get more parcels of land, especially down the line, as I'm going to keep adding advertising even after I have hit the 30x tier, then the running problem here is going to be that the rate of return is also going to go down with it. So, yeah, it might be a 50% rate of return right now, but by the time I hit that 2x and I'm actually starting to gain more money off of it, it's more like a 4-5% at best return, and that's not great either. Now with stocks are very kind of uncertain right now. Even dividend stocks and dividends don't really pay out that great. Again, with a dividend portfolio, you're going to need a lot more than $100 to make anything of actual real worth that you can bring back in dividends. So that was also eliminated. That left the U.S. Savings IBond. Another of the benefits of these IBonds are not just the high interest rate and the shield against inflation, but also that it is relatively short-term, at least a short-term investment if you think about it. Because even though, yes, you have to keep it for 5 years in order to get all the interest, you can keep it for the minimum of 1 year and just lose 3 months of interest. So if the interest rates ever go down, then yeah, you can just, wait 3 months, and then of course you can withdraw it after that, so you can get the full interest rates there. Another big reason why I had this in mind is because of the 6-month rates. Now, once a rate is set up, it's locked in for 6 months. And when I mean 6 months, I mean 6 months. So every May and November, the Federal Reserve changes the rates for these IBonds. And when they do, then you have 6 months to buy it up. So, for example, if I bought it in March rather than November, I don't have until May for this interest rate. I have 6 months. I have until September. So I got 6 months of this interest rate, and then I'll have 6 months of the upcoming interest rate in May from September to March. And since the money engine is all about trying to get the biggest residual income we possibly can safely, again, not falling into some, dying stock with 50% interest rates or something like that, yeah, I think that this is the best choice. And hopefully, either May or November, if I keep putting money into the IBonds, then I'm going to look at possibly getting a bonus on top of the interest rate from inflation. They'll do that every once in a while. The last time they did that was, I think, 2019. They added a 0.2% interest rate on top of it. I'm not 100% sure if they're going to add a bonus interest rate, that base interest rate, in May, but I have a feeling that if things don't improve, they will probably do that in November. Or at least, when banks increase their own interest rates as well, they want to try to make these IBonds competitive, so they'll probably increase the base rate there as well. So like I said, it's a pretty nice shielding kind of thing. And yeah, the other issue is if we hit deflation, my bonds will only keep the same amount of money that they have. They won't go down. And in a way, that actually makes me gain money. So that would be also nice too in the middle of a recession. So recession-proof, inflation-proof, what more can you ask for, And it's pretty safe. And especially right now, with inflation rates as high as they are at a 7.12 and expected to get even higher, yeah, I think this is a pretty good deal. So I'm going to use that and add it to my list over here. And then we'll see where the other bonds are when I start buying them as well. I'm going to buy them in groups of $100. The only downfall is that there's a $10,000 limit a year. Now, I will not hit anywhere near that However, I am going to be using my personal account for this one, and I've already put a decent amount of money into there, so I've only put enough to where I think that I am going to deposit that much money in for the year, which I think is going to be about $1,000. Sounds pretty safe. $100 a month from March to December. And that's pretty much my thoughts on IBonds, everyone. And I think that's pretty much the video. I can't really add another parcel of land today. I'm at 78. I will definitely get that tomorrow, though. I did add a diamond that just popped out in my area, so I will spin that wheel tomorrow as well. I just wanted to do a short update. Thursdays, I normally don't try to do too long of a video, but just because I promised I would talk about IBonds, and I had been delaying it for a while, I thought, hey, why not? And yeah, don't mind the motors running over in the distance over there. I do live pretty close to a shopping center. And that's the video, everyone. So if you like what you see, do give the video a like. Subscribe to this channel. We're getting close to 100 subscribers, which has amazed me that you all like seeing things like this. So I hope I continue to give you great content. And I will see you all in a short update tomorrow. And then Saturday, we'll talk about, well, we'll see. I want to say coin, but we know how long I've been dragging that along. So anyway, see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.